one of the folks I follow was talking about an AI service called Delphi, DELPHI.ai.
Yep.
And about 6 months ago, now Delphi is basically, their tagline is "Your brilliance always on," which basically takes, your mind now on demand. So it looks like they tried different things. So I'm on the pricing page, and you can bring in sources, whether it's a podcast, your YouTube channel, a bunch of your blog, your website.
Content you have already created.
You have created.
Okay.
And so they will ingest it and then create a method for people to interact, whether it is a Slack plugin, a chat on your website, all kinds of ways.
So they're cloning me, or a portion of me is the idea. Okay, yeah, their website. I love this, and it also scares me what they say here. Future-proof your knowledge. Instantly turn text, audio, or video into a living digital mind. It learns continuously, evolves with you, and mirrors your latest insights. I like this. It also is creepy.
Yes, it is.
But that's
it's AI. You could describe
that's AI
in general.
in a nutshell.
Yes,
correct.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yes, I like it. So this guy that I follow, he's talking about it, and he said, hey, he tried it late last year, and it was like, it's not there yet. I couldn't get it to do X. It wasn't very accurate or whatever. But just recently posted about it. They said, hey, it's way better. And
now
it's very accurate now. And so I am going to do an experiment. I'm going to go ahead and sign up for they have a free version that does just some limited stuff. And then then their pricing starts at like $79 a month if you want to really get access to dig in to what it does. And it goes up from there, depending upon how you do it. So yeah, I think it's interesting. I think that what interests me is like the Slack integration, because I have my coaching clients in Slack. And if I was able to take all the transcripts from my coaching sessions and upload these, I've uploaded 140 transcripts to ChatGPT, and it's okay. It does give me back feedback on shared things, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good, but it was okay. So I'm going to try this same concept here and see if I can create an advice chat, so to speak. So if I'm not available, somebody could ask a question, and it would be answered in the way that I would answer it using data that I've supplied. Because I get asked the same questions over and over, right?
Yeah.
So,
this is, this is interesting. I mean, we have AI assisted customer service where it learns from your stuff, your previous answers, your knowledge base, all of that stuff. This is, and that makes sense to me, right? Where you've got, your company has customers asking a question.
Yep.
You can have the AI be the front lines, the triage, right? If you will. If they need more, then they get escalated to a human. But this isn't, I need help with my account on your business's website. This is, I would like your Shannon Jean insight into a question that I have.
Yeah, and I think I can set up different categories. Like, for example,
of course, sure.
I could upload. I wrote a book about selling luxury goods, and I will I'll upload the whole book, and I would hopefully be able to answer. I don't know if this is true. I'm going to come back and report on this.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody that has a question about luxury selling that I'm working with would be able to ask the question. And if I've covered that topic, which chances are I have, about photography or listing information, all this kind of stuff, it could provide that data to them in a...
Well, that makes sense to me.
Yes,
but what if I ask a question that you have not specifically answered? So instead of it mining instead of it mining this data base of your content and saying, I found Shannon's answer to this question. What if somebody asks a question that you haven't answered yet? Is it going to try and intuit?
I don't know that. Here it says it handles a routine guidance and generates valuable insights for your live sessions. So
interesting.
Perhaps,
I'm curious.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I don't have the answer. Perhaps if you asked something that you had not answered before, it would respond in such a way that said, "That's a great question. We'll cover that in our next session." And alert me or alert me in Slack, like, hey, so and so needs. So I don't know how it's going to work.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm definitely curious how this works, and I think it would be great to have in my community. I have 560 members in my reseller mastermind, and so the current level, everybody, those people just pay $5. So it's like I can't hang out there all day and answer questions, but it would be fascinating to me if I could give this AI enough data about my reselling and give it access to my community to where it could create answers
or mine your data for those answers.
For those people. Like, how do I get my resale permit in Texas?
Sure.
Oh, and then the next day it's how do I get my resale permit in Florida? Even though you have, I guess a big part of it, it's easier for people to ask questions than to do their own research.
Oh, for sure.
So if you can give them access to that research and say, ask as many questions as you want, it could present them in a good manner. So we'll have to see. I will report.
I'm really
back on
curious.
this.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Me too, but I'm going to do it because I think it could save me a lot of time.